Hey guys, what's going on? It's James here from Lidahmer. I'm just going to go through some of the gear that I used, well, all of the gear that I used for the EP. We've just done Blake's, so I thought I'd do my own. So I'm just going to go through the gear that was used for the actual EP. My rig has changed quite a bit since then. I've changed guitars, changed amps, I've changed pedals, I've pretty much changed everything. But I thought, you know, if anyone's interested, you can at least you know what I used for the EP. Alright, so we'll start with the amps. So the amps that I used, or the amp that I used for the actual EP was this. This is a custom quad 100 HD from Custom Amplification. It's a beautiful amplifier. It's solid state, which at the time I was really into. I didn't really see the hype with the valves, but as you can tell, I sort of migrated over. But we'll get to that another day. So it's a 4x12 cab. That's pretty much it for the amp. It's just basic, real basic settings on it. The camera I'm using isn't too great, to be honest with you, but you get the general idea. It's got some nice inbuilt effects on it though, which I always found handy because I don't like carrying a big pedal board, as you're about to see. So all I use is the pedal train Metro 16. I didn't always have this. I used to use, where is it? That little case. That was my pedal board for a long time, and it just didn't do the job. I'm not gonna say it did because it didn't. So I'll just try and run through the pedals that I used, but what's on my board now isn't what necessarily that I had on the board when I did the EP. So the Boss TU3 has always been on there. That's the tuner I've used since pretty much day one. Mega Distortion. Now this is coming off my board pretty much when I end this video because I've only put it on there for just to try it out. It was the first pedal I ever bought, and I literally never, like, I'm going back like 9 years ago, and I never use it because my amps are all really high gain, so there's just no point. So I was messing around with a bit of the gain levels on it and whatever, but I just not a fan. So I think I'm going to put the Bad Monkey back on there. Bit of a fan of that. Next is the Mua Shim Verb. I only recently got this. This wasn't used on the EP at all. I did use some reverb, but it was reverb that was already built into the amp. I just showed you the inbuilt effects. Pedal I did use a lot for the EP was the Carbon Copy. Now, I've watched a million rig rundowns on YouTube, and 90% of guitarists use a Carbon Copy, and so do I. It's a fantastic pedal. In my opinion, it's the best delay pedal around. Well, that, you know, what I've played, what I've witnessed, if you will. I didn't even mean to buy it. I actually went in the shop to buy. I had every intention of going to the shop to buy the Joe Bonamassa MXR. I think it's MXR. His overdrive pedal. But as soon as I walked in through the doors, there was a dude playing guitar. Don't know who he was. Dude playing guitar, and I asked the guy behind the counter what he was playing, and it turns out it was the Still Bad Boy. So I bought it there and then, and I haven't looked back. I've used it ever since. And that will probably stay on my board forever until the day I don't need a pedal board anymore. Moving on from that beauty, I just use this foot switch. This is a basic foot switch, you know. So yeah, so that was that. Another pedal that I did use more so than anything else was this. This is the Germanium 4 Big Muff from Electro Harmonics. Again, similar situation to the carbon copy. I went in the shop with every intention of buying a different pedal, and then same thing. Dude is playing through one of these, and I bought it there and then. That is used on literally every song apart from We Are, which is the first single that we released. Where else did I use? Oh, my shitty little power bar. Well, you know, I say shit, I mean, it's never let me down. That little thing there, it's really cool. Never mind my dog, just having a gander. Got some flamingos. I don't know what it is lately. I'm just digging flamingos. Kmart have this thing where they're doing just like flamingos, pineapples, palm trees. I'm digging it. Just bloody digging it. I've even got flamingo fairy lights. Going a bit insane, I think. And yeah, and then the other pedal I used was this Digitech Bad Monkey, fantastic pedal. That is going, boom, right there. It's going to replace that as soon as this video's done. Yeah, that is, I mean, I think I picked that up for like 40 bucks. And it's by far one of the best overdrive pedals I've come across. And it's cheap as chips. I'm all about value for money, and that is it right there. The main guitar that I used on the album was this. This is the Ibanez RG350DX. You know what, I'm going to move it, it's not really nice there. Yeah, the RG350DX. It's a beautiful guitar. I've had it since about, I think 2007, 2008, something like that. This again was used on near every song. I think it was used on four of the 6 songs. So it was the main tracking guitar for 4 of the 6 songs. And yeah, it's beautiful. It's got the Infinity pickups on it. They just come stock with the guitar. It's got the Infinity 3 humbucker single coil and the Infinity 4 on the bridge pickup. It's actually got some really nice tones. This I'm probably going to go back to using it soon. I kind of miss playing it. The you switch between the, you split it, and that single coil's got a beautiful tone. The Lidahmer's mostly on the bridge pickup, but it's pretty heavy. But yeah, I've kind of ruined it a little bit. It's definitely seen better days. That pick guard's starting to yellow a lot. But yeah, it's beautiful. So that was the main tracking guitar. That was the main one. So the other guitar that I used, the only other guitar that I used was this. This is a pretty interesting guitar, to say the least. So this is a 1994 Samick Les Paul copy. Now, I haven't found a guitar like this. You think about it, this is a back in the day, this would have been a ridiculously affordable guitar. Like I'm talking like this. This is my first guitar. This Ibanez GIO, the Geo. That was my first guitar, and that was like £250. So that's like $500. This would have been cheaper than that back in the day. This probably would have been like a $350, $400 guitar. I tell you now, this has been used for more Lidahmer shows than anything. It's a fantastic guitar. I mean, I'm not 100% on the size of that horn. It's a bit like a Gretsch, but you know what? The sound is what matters, and it's got everything you need. So yeah, like I said, it's a 1994 Samick Les Paul copy. I don't think you can buy these anymore. So story behind this one is Blake used to play in a band called Junkhead. They broke up a while back, and Brad, who was the guitarist, gave this to Blake, and Blake's been kind enough to let me use it since he got it. I don't think he's actually even like played it for more than 5 minutes. This was used on the Drop C songs. I should have mentioned, so we have two different tunings when we were recording the EP. So that one there was in Drop C sharp. So 4 of the songs were in Drop C sharp, and then I used that for Drop C. So that's it. I'm gonna do another rig rundown in a month or so, just of my current rig. I just wanted to show you the stuff that I used for the EP, just in case anyone was interested. So yeah, let me know what you think. Hit like, subscribe, share it around. Hopefully we'll see you soon.